You saw me standing alone.
Well, I grew up in kind of a conservative family, so my musical interests were, Amy Grant, Michael W. Smith, DC Talk, a lot of Christian artists. When we played the radio, it was either on talk radio or the Christian station, or it was on Motown, and older stuff that was generally safer, but also great music. So I grew up listening to a lot of oldies. My mom, her favorite thing to do when she had to clean the house was listen to Aretha Franklin, because it got her fired up to to clean the house.
Never met a girl who makes me feel the way you do. It's alright. Whenever I'm asked who makes my dreams real, I say that you do. You're out of sight.
To celebrate this great music, we have a whole generation in our country that in their teens and 20s, they went to these concerts and saw these young, vibrant artists doing this incredible music. And unfortunately, this music isn't done as much anymore unless it's being done by the original artists. We wanted to provide the avenue by which these people who love this music and celebrate this music, which is now kind of spanned generations. We have people come to our gigs who are, in their 20s, even a little bit younger. We have a bunch of, we've been able to do a lot of benefits. So we have a bunch of high school kids who've come to see our stuff, and there's a new love that's been generating for this music. But also it's for the people who want to be taken back to that time when they were able to go to a concert and just see young, energetic people just really celebrating this music. And this music rocks. It's great stuff.
So get ready. So get ready. If all my friends should want you to, I'd understand dead. Be alright.
For me, my pre-show preparation is I have to make sure my voice is in good shape. So I make sure to get a lot of sleep the night before. For me, that's the most important thing. I also make sure I'm very hydrated. I don't drink caffeine on show days just because it has a drying effect. So that's all the things I do to prepare my voice. In terms of preparing to relate to these guys and make it fresh for an audience, we every time we do a show, we just huddle up backstage together, not for very long, just for a minute, and just remind ourselves how grateful we are to be together, how fortunate we are to get to do what we do for a living, and to just kind of carry that gratitude and warmth on stage with us, so that none of us is coming in grumpy, and everyone has their bad days at work, and this is work for us, but it's also very fun, and we realize how privileged we are.
Bring such misery and pain. I guess I'll never be the same since I fell for you.
I sing a song on the show called Since I Fell For You, and that was when we decided to do that tune. That was my first time really kind of grappling with that song. We do a lot of songs about love, and this is a song about loss. It's a song about a relationship that broke up, and it's heartbreaking. But it's such a beautiful melodic line, and it really lodges in your consciousness once you hear it. So kind of spans the gamut for me. Some of this is stuff that sits in my bones from when I was a kid, and some of it is new, but fun because it's new.
I'm still in love with you. Guess I'll never see the light. I get the blues most every night.
It's terrifying on stage when you forget your lyrics, which has happened to all of us. Every now and then you get to the top of a song and your mind just goes blank, and then you just open your mouth and hope the words come out. And it doesn't happen that often, but it's also, luckily we've built enough grace into the show that if it does happen, it's fun for our audience, and it's an opportunity for a well-timed joke. I love working with these guys. We have our off days, we fight, but it's a place where I feel at home. And, when I can't be with my wife and I'm with these guys, it's good to be at a place that still feels like family.